Thank you, Chance. Good morning. When Jody asked me to speak at the T, I was thrilled at the idea of sharing my experience as an educator, coach, administrator, and parent at a school I love so deeply. 48 hours and several Krishnamurti passages later, I started to question my enthusiasm. And I wondered how I could possibly speak in a meaningful way to the timelessness of understanding. In fact, I was pretty sure I had no idea what that even meant. I read and reread what Krishnamurti had to say about this, and I thought about the different hats I wear at Oak Grove and how it allows me the opportunity to be in relationship with children at every level of the school, from our youngest 3-year-olds to our graduating seniors and all the ages in between. And the more I reflected, the more I began to see how the timelessness of understanding is something ordinary and simple and really part of everything we do here. This is harder than I imagined. It is the 3-year-old balancing on rocks along the path, weaving in and out of tall grass shoots, tumbling, correcting, and jumping to the next boulder. It is the 5-year-old who swings across the monkey bars and climbs to sit on top, perched like a bird, watching friends, calling out, sitting still and quiet. The 2nd grader who sees the leaves beneath the oak tree move and crouches low to catch a lizard, noticing the animal's speed, feeling all 10 fingers, being both patient and quick. It is the 5th grader who sits in council at the end of the day, together with peers, listening, sharing, trusting. It is the 10th grader squatting at the river's edge to pump drinking water while backpacking through the Sespe. I reflected on these simple moments, how profound they actually are, how meaningful, how necessary, and how lucky I am to witness them. And I thought about my role in this. As an educator, how do I stop time? How do I honor the moment, allow what is happening, and be mindful not to push students to the next, but to allow the moment to exist, uninterrupted and without external measure? How do I value the difficult and the hard, knowing the struggles that happen in the moment are as important as the joy? It is easy to create space for timelessness when it is beautiful, but how do we give space to the challenges? The frustration of a high schooler who feels her volleyball team has let her down, or the tender tears of a 3-year-old saying goodbye to a parent at the preschool gate. Young children seem to have timeless understanding down pretty well. They are, in fact, usually a grown-up's best teacher, reminding us that opening a snack container is hard work, and tying a shoelace takes time, a lot of time. The kind of time that can be maddening, especially when we're trying to get somewhere else. Krishnamurti spoke of timeless understanding as something much vaster, limitless, and measurable. In a very physical sense, the 10th grade backpacking trip represents this notion, putting one foot in front of the other, mile after mile, often through tears, doubt, perseverance. It is stepping away from technology and the comforts of home to be with yourself in nature, to know and understand yourself in a different way. It is not always easy to hold the kind of space that values the moment, but as I consider it within the social context of our fast-paced world, the more I see the need. Krishnamurti said, "The solution of our difficulties depends not on machines and the inventions of a few great scientists, but how we regard life." How we regard life. This is essential. And as I watch my boys grow up in a school that shares that value, I feel hopeful for the future.